So how long do dolphins live in captivity compared to how long they live in the wild?
Well, there's a lot of speculation about that. If you talk to people at SeaWorld, they will tell you they live longer in captivity than in the wild. People who are opposed to captivity say the reverse. I don't really go down that road because it has nothing to do with the quantity of life. It's about the quality of life. You can keep something alive for a very long time. For example, the room you are in right now, if you never left that room again the rest of your life, and we brought food into you, eventually you would want to go for a walk, probably. You'd want to leave that room. So it's really about the quality of life, not the quantity of life. It's not about science, it's about ethics. So the numbers don't really mean anything at all. Dolphins in captivity aren't really living. They are surviving. Living is doing things. Living is swimming in a straight line for 40 miles if you feel like it, or surfing, or cooperatively feeding. All of these things, that's what life is about. That's what living is. Living is doing things. In captivity, they can't do any of these things. They're involved in sensory deprivation in these tanks. At zoos, for example, if you go to any zoo that has dolphins, you'll notice the dolphin is the only animal in the zoo that actually has to work in order to be fed, has to do a show. And if you, while you're at the zoo, take a look at the snake exhibit. Cold-blooded reptiles like snakes and lizards are treated better, treated with more respect than captive dolphins. If you look at the snake exhibit, you'll see that the snake has some things that are somewhat natural, like grass, for example, or rocks that the snake can get in and hide, or a tree limb to climb on. But if you go to SeaWorld and put a face mask on and look underwater, you'll see that the habitat of the captive dolphin, well, there's nothing there. It's just a concrete box. You wouldn't do that to a cold-blooded snake, but we do it to dolphins all the time. And they live in a world of sound. Their primary sense is sound, unlike the rest of the animals in the zoo, which are light-oriented. We are light-oriented. We're visually oriented. That's our primary sense. So it is true with the dolphin. The sound is their primary sense. So when you put them in a concrete box and deprive them of being free-ranging creatures and the inability to use their sonar, it's stressful. And that's why the mortality rate is so high, because of this stress.
Thank you.